So the approval for the drug process approval for imported products. So the applicant submits the fee or submits the application with the fee. There is a preliminary evaluation for completeness, and if there is a deficiency, it goes back to the applicant. Then there is a regulatory evaluation. The regulatory evaluation of the application splits into two parts. One is the review of the CMC data. Another is the permission to conduct for other, if a B needs to be conducted in India or a clinical trial needs to be conducted, then it goes to that department for review, the subject expert committee for review. And on the end, the CMC data, if the CMC data are satisfactory, then it goes to the testing. So the samples has to be provided for testing, and an NOC, no objection certificate, has to be given. And in case a BE or a clinical trial is required, then you get an NOC, a no objection certificate for conducting the BE and the CT, and once you have finished it, then you get a review of the BE or clinical trial report. And then once it is satisfactory, the BE clinical trial data is satisfactory, and the in-process control test report is also okay, then on-site facility inspection, if required, is performed. But normally Indian CDSCO does not go for any audits. So these are only if it is required, and this is applicable to import finished formulation of a new drug, approval of a new drug formulation, even to import raw material, a new bulk drug substance, you need to follow the same procedure, and even permission for or approval for manufacture of raw material or a new bulk drug substance. So a similar process, but for the bulk drug, the BE or clinical trial data is not required. But there you can, you don't need to give but you can give, you don't need to perform the clinical trial in India unless you want to do it. Otherwise, you can give the clinical trial data from the country of origin, and that can be reviewed here. It is a member of ICH as an observer, and it requires CTD format. In language in the dossier, India follows English, so it's not a problem. Submission is 1 hard copy and 3 soft copies, that is compact disc of the dossier, and it should be bookmarked properly for navigation. And drug samples requirements, samples are required for submissions, and approval timelines. So this is basically the approval and the cost for the thing. So for a product, for an imported product, the applicant shall make a payment of $10,000 as a registration fee for the manufacturing premises. So this is not an audit, but it's just a desktop review of the manufacturing premises. And then for the product, there is a fee of $5,000 as registration fee for a single drug, and additional fee of $5,000 for each additional drug in case of the manufacturing sites remain the same. And it takes around 270 days for their approval, to get the approval. And once you get the approval, you still need to get an import license to import the drugs through CDSCO. That is only around Indian rupee 10,000 is around, I would say, around $130. So you need to still get a license to import the drug, and that takes 45 days. So one is the registration part, and second is the import license import license to bring the drug into India. In case there is an inspection, so the fee is 5,000 fee, And if you need a duplicate copy of the registration certificate, it's an additional cost of $300. If the primary packaging site, testing site, batch release site are different from the main manufacturing site, payment of an additional fee of $10,000 is required to be done. Again, this is a paper-based approval, so it's not a physical inspection. So India has its own GMP guidelines. They call it a Schedule M, and normally they do not go for any inspection. India is anyway one of the hubs for bioequivalent studies as well. So many of the studies from US, Europe, and other developed countries come to India. There are a lot of very good CROs in India, and there are the reference product for a BE study in India can be obtained from any developed country. So India doesn't have the regulation to perform the BE in India. If you have done a BE in other countries, you can submit the dossier based on that. So need patient information leaflet, package insert, and summary of product characteristics in English. And the country-specific requirements are insufficient data of the dossier, deficiency in dossier, and if the application is not complete in all respects and information documents are not sufficient, CDSO may reject the application. So basically this is about India, but like I said that in India it's already a generic hub, and there are a lot of big companies there who are quick on bringing new molecules to the market. So but yes, if you have a unique product or a unique technology and you want to register in India, yeah, it's a big market. It's the second largest population in the world. So it's a big market as a single country, and it works. And it is possible to register product in India. It's not a problem.